a colorful display in the sky. Hundreds of hot air balloons taking flight in New Mexico. Well, hundreds of hot air balloons have dotted the skies above New Mexico this week for the annual Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. It's said to be the largest in the world. Organizers say more than 500 hot air balloons have ascended to the skies. The festival concludes on Sunday, but today I caught up with Tom Garrity. He's the spokesperson for the festival. He joined me earlier from New Mexico. We've been looking in the background there. We could see the scene of these balloons lighting up. Just explain to us what's going on there behind you.
Yeah, so this is the second to last event at the 52nd Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. This is a balloon glow that's taking place behind me. We have 200 hot air balloons in static display, and this is what an all burn looks like when you have 200 hot air balloons just lined up, just hitting their burners at the same time. It's really quite magical.
Absolutely spectacular. Can you give us a sense, just from looking at some of these images, what is this festival like to be there in person? We hear, it draws hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah, it is the world's largest event for hot air balloons. We have 566 hot air balloons. The reason everybody likes to fly in Albuquerque is the hospitality, but also because of the Albuquerque box. It's a weather pattern that allows balloons to take off and land from the same location. It's hard to believe that with 566 balloons, they all started in 1972 with 13 hot air balloons.
So more than 500 balloons this year, some creative shapes and designs. What are some of the most unique balloons you've seen there this year?
Well, we have a dog chew toy is probably one of the more unique ones. But we also have Zozobra, which is a very popular caricature up in Santa Fe. We also have vehicles, we have dogs, we have a lot of different types of special shapes. And they're from all over the country, all over the world, rather. We actually have 16 countries represented in this event this year.
We should say there was, I believe, a close call, wasn't there, on Friday? One of these hot air balloons hit and ended up collapsing a radio tower. Is that right? Nobody was hurt, but just walk us through how difficult it can be maybe to keep these balloons under control and keep them away from danger.
Yeah, our goal is to make sure that we have 100% safe launches and safe landings. The things that make Albuquerque a little bit of a challenge at times, but not a big challenge for our pilots, are the winds. Those same winds that create a spectacle for our guests can sometimes increase ever so slightly, and it will test the pilot's skill. We've had over 3,200 launches from Balloon Fiesta Park this year. A few landings didn't go quite the way we wanted, but we're still thinking that it's still a fantastic success and a great time to be in Albuquerque.
Yeah, I guess there's no steering wheel, is there, in these hot air balloons? I also understand that one of the reasons this festival takes place now is the weather is a bit cooler, but that's not the case this year, right? How does the weather affect the way that these balloons operate?
Yeah, so, you're absolutely correct. The balloons have the opportunity to increase the heat and go up or down. They can't go sideways. It's all determined by the winds. The warmer weather that we've had this year has really created more shorter flights because, the pilots have to be able to make sure that the temperature inside of the balloon envelope is warmer than the air on the outside. We've been having record high temperatures here in the afternoons in the mid 80s. Fahrenheit, which is really unusual for this time of year. Typically, it's temperatures in the 40s and 50s. Everybody has a jacket on, but now everybody has short sleeves on, and some are even wearing shorts.